thing we're going to do is go into modules, go to direct foil design. We're going to go into foil, NACA foils, and then for this project we're using a 0012. So type that in, hit OK, hit OK again, go back into foils, NACA airfoils, and our next airfoil is going to be a 4412. Hit OK, hit OK again. Here is what our NACA airfoils look like. Now we're going to go back to module, go into XFLR direct analysis, then select your NACA 0012, go into analysis, define an analysis. Analysis type will be type 1, and the only thing we're going to be changing on this is going to be the Reynolds number. For our 30 Hertz Reynolds number, it's going to be 48,286.77778. Select OK, and then for our angle of attack, our start value is going to be -8, our end value is going to be 24, and then we have a increment size of 2 degrees. The same thing for the NACA 4412. To analysis, define analysis, make sure everything's the correct thing, hit OK, and then now for the 60 Hertz, we're going to change the Reynolds number to 99,103.86111. Do it for both airfoils. And we have our CLCD, CL alpha, CD alpha, CLCD alpha graph. You can also change the colors of the charts just so you can get a better understanding of which is which. And if you want to change a graph, you just double click on it and then you can change the y-axis and your x-axis. But these are the 4 main graphs required in the project. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do analysis and hit a batch analysis. Make sure your analysis range is set up to what we had earlier. So your start or min value is -8, your max is going to be 24 in increments of 2 degrees. Have your polar type set to type 1 and hit analyze. Once that's done, we're now going to go back into module, go into wing and plane design, hit plane, define a new plane. Plane name, we're going to call it a NACA 0012. Deselect elevator and fin. Make sure the only thing selected is main wing. We're going to define the main wing. We're going to change chord length to 0.1 on both sides. Offset is going to be set to 0. And then our length is going to start from 0 and it's going to go to 0.075. So our total wing should be 0.15 meters. Save this. Save it again. Now we're going to define another plane. So same thing, deselect everything, go to define, change this to 0.075, change your chord to 0.1, and offset to 0. Make sure for your foil, it's NACA 4412 for this one. Save. the next thing we're going to do is do an analysis, fine analysis. Make sure it's set to type 1, fixed speed, and then for a 30 Hz section, we're using a velocity of 7.0952. Go into analysis and make sure ring vortex is selected. Hit save. Now we do it again with the other airfoil or wing. Now for the 60 Hz section, we're changing the velocity to 14.5622. Make sure you're still on type 1 and ring vortex. Hit save, analyze. Here's our CLCD, CL alpha, or CD alpha, and CLCD alpha graphs. To export this, you're going to right click, go to current graph, and hit export graph. And if you want to look at stuff like lift, CP value, induced drag, and downwash velocity, you go to this screen, and then you can mess with your display. So you click on CP, you can look at the coefficient of pressure, your lift, your viscous drag, your moment, surface velocity, downwash, and another thing is you can also hit animate. So animate will show you your downwash or any other value at your different angles of attack. And that's all for XFLR5. Thank you.